Hey guys, this is Andre, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. As you can tell, we're going to be going over some clan war strategies. A lot of you guys have been asking me to upload some more of these clan wars videos because you guys enjoy them. So what we're going to be doing today is going over one of my favorite strategies. You guys all know that I absolutely love hogs, go hog, and anything like that. So what we're going to be doing today is my favorite strategy for air attacks. Now, a lot of times, someone might have a really under-leveled air defense, or multiple air defenses. So, what you're going to want to do is do an air attack instead of a go hog attack. So, we're going to be going over Shattered LavaLoonion. It's a pretty cool attack, and we're going to be doing 4 earthquake spells with it. We're not going to be doing rage and heal and all that stuff. We're going to be doing 4 earthquake spells so we can break into that base, take out that queen, and just get a perfect 3-star. So we're going to have, I think, 3 or 4 different bases that we're going to be doing, and we're going to show you the replays on that. I'm going to kind of break it down for you so you guys can see how to execute this and all the tips and tricks and everything like that. So let's get started. So while our first raid is playing in the background, I'm going to talk to you guys about what kind of bases you want to look for when using Shattered LavaLoonion. So for this base as an example, you want to look for 4 different things: where the queen is placed, where the air defenses are placed if they're grouped up, and how easily accessible they are if you're using 4 earthquake spells, plus the clan castle troops. You need to lure those too. So if you're using 4 earthquake spells like Lord did here, he broke open the base and got straight into the core with no problem whatsoever. That is going to be super key because you're going to need to take out the queen, the clan castle troops, and since both of those air defenses are pretty close together, you can take out 2 air defenses with your kill squad. Just as you see here, Lord's kill squad is going into the center of the base, taking out that queen, luring the clan castle, and hopefully taking out 2 air defenses and that air sweeper. That'll be really key. Unfortunately, his queen actually goes around, which is not that great. It would have been a lot more smooth in the center of the base if he actually had his queen there to take out that last air defense. So he does have a couple wizards that are going to go to the bottom right and take out that air defense, but that is pretty clutch. There's one last wizard that's still alive and takes out that air defense, which is really key to this attack. You need to take out 2 air defenses. So after the 2 air defenses are down, you're going to want to place a hound that is going to go either clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on a couple of factors. On the factor of where you want to place them in the beginning when you're planning out the strategy, and what actually happens in your raid. Because sometimes your queen is still alive, like as you saw on the bottom left, the queen was still alive for a long time, but she actually took a lot of damage from that archer tower and helped the balloons out in the bottom right. So now he's going to attack in a clockwise motion with his Lavahounds, and then his balloons, he's going to place 2 to 3 balloons out, depending on how far the defenses are and what kind of defenses are actually out there. So now there's no more defenses. He places 1 minion down on that elixir storage up top, and now since he has no troops left to place down, he just watches his 3-star unfold. So as you can see, there are about 4 balloons on the king, and I think this is one thing that should definitely change. You don't have to kill the king specifically to get 100% on a base. You can just kill the altar. One thing that I feel like screws up a lot of people is that balloons, minions, and everyone else try to attack the king, and it just takes away from the time you could be using those troops to attack the buildings. So I think that's one thing that should change. You shouldn't be worried when you have a couple troops left and then they're just running around trying to, play tag with the king and kill him for the last 30 seconds. And you still have 1 builder's hut in the bottom left corner or something like that. And you're getting 99%. So I think it's kind of weird to have that. But that's one thing that I wish would change, and let's go into the next attack. So for this attack, while it's playing in the background, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the 3 goals of your kill squad. But first, let's apply what we learned in the first attack replay so that we can see if this base is a good candidate to attack with Shattered LavaLoonion. So first things first, as you can tell, you can use 4 earthquake spells to get into the core of the base. That's step 1. Step 2 is that those air defenses are really close together, and then right next to that is the Archer Queen, which is not in the center of the base. So you're going to want to create your funnel by using 2 of your golems, the one that you actually created, the one in your clan castle, and then you want to bring in your kill squad, which is your wizards, your king, and your queen. Those are going to hopefully take out both of those air defenses and the queen with the clan castle troops. That's the 3 goals of your kill squad. You're going to want to take out 2 air defenses, the enemy queen, and the clan castle troops. This attack strategy is a little bit different than LavaLoonion because it relies a lot more on the ground troop aspect of this, so that you can penetrate deep within a base and take out both of those air defenses, the clan castle troops, and the queen. After you do that, you can use your 3 hounds and the rest of your balloons to take out the base. So as of right now, Lord has broken into the base, used his 4 earthquake spells to get into the center, and killed both of those air defenses, the clan castle troops, and the enemy queen. The town hall is actually down, so he already has the 1 star. So for the 3rd phase of his attack, he's going to place 2 Lavahounds down on the bottom left for that air defense, so that he soaks up as many air traps and to be focused by as many defenses as possible, because he does want his Lavahounds to pop so that he has a whole bunch of lava pups to help him clean up. What he does after that is he places a couple of balloons, 2 to 3 depending on the defense, right after the Lavahound, and then places another Lavahound on the right side so that that Lavahound can soak up the damage, and all of the balloons will travel in a counterclockwise motion until they have destroyed all of the defensive buildings, and then hopefully by that time all 3 of his Lavahounds will have popped so that he'll have enough lava pups to clean up the base. Unfortunately, he still has 1 Lavahound up, which isn't a problem because 2 Lavahounds did pop, and he has enough to clean up the base to get that perfect 3 star. So let's go on to the next attack replay, where we're going to implement the stuff that we learned from the first 2 attacks, and then add a little bit more to that. So first things first, let's analyze this base and see if it qualifies for the 4 factors of using a Shattered LavaLoonion. It does have an opening where you can use 4 earthquake spells on the left side where those 2 air defenses are, since the gold mine on the left side is actually opened right there, and you can funnel all of your troops into the center. You can take out both of those air defenses, which are really close, and then go to the queen, which is in the bottom corner. So you can take out the queen, the clan castle troops, and 2 air defenses. That's going to be super key. So this base is a pretty good candidate for it, because you can also take out an air sweeper on the left side. Since Lord only needs 4 earthquake spells to get into the center of the base, he didn't bring 2 wall breakers. So that frees him up for 2 minions. So that means the cleanup is going to be a little bit easier. But unfortunately, this guy has Teslas on the outside of his base, so it did throw him off a little bit. Both of the golems are going towards that air sweeper, and he has all of his wizards funneling into the center of the base. He has his king, his queen, and the rest of his kill squad going in the center so they can take out the queen, the clan castle troops, and those 2 air defenses. He drops down his poison spell so that they can take out those balloons and the dragon, and then a rage spell on top of that. So this is looking pretty good so far. He's taking out one of the air defenses, another air defense is about to go down right now, and the queen is down. So he starts the 3rd phase of his attack by dropping his Lavahounds. So as you can tell, he dropped them in 2 different diagonal directions so that he could soak up as many air mines as possible while being targeted by all of the defenses. After that, he drops 2 to 3 balloons down after those Lavahounds so that he can take out all the defenses that are being focused on the Lavahound. He keeps up with the counterclockwise rotation by throwing another Lavahound down on that last air defense. As you can tell, he has 1 balloon left, which is perfect because there is a Tesla at the top corner of the base. So what he's going to do is, after those balloons go towards that wizard tower, he's going to drop down 1 more balloon on top of the Tesla, which will be more than enough to take out that Tesla. With no more defenses left, a golem, his queen still at full health, a wizard, and tons of pups left, this base is an easy 3 star. So let's do a quick recap on everything that we learned from these attacks so that we can get a perfect 3 star Shattered LavaLoonion. The first thing that you're going to want to do is analyze the base and look for those 4 things necessary for a Shattered LavaLoonion. You're going to want to look for 2 air defenses that are pretty close together, that are not really in the center of a base, and that you can get to them easily by using 4 earthquake spells and at maximum probably 2 wall breakers. And the next thing is the Archer Queen is going to be in the same area that you're going to actually be attacking from, so you can take out the Archer Queen, the Clan Castle troops, and those air defenses. So for the second phase of your attack, you're going to want to use your kill squad to get into the center of the base and take out all of those. The 2 air defenses, the enemy queen, and the galore Clan Castle troops. After that, you're going to want to start your third phase of the attack, which is start with your LavaLoonion part. That means you're going to want to place 2 Lavahounds in opposite diagonal directions towards the same air defense, the one of 2 left standing. So after that, you're going to want to continue in the same either clockwise or counterclockwise motion. So that means you're going to want to place 2 Lavahounds in opposite diagonal directions towards the first one, place 2 to 3 balloons behind each of those defenses, depending on what kind of defense it is, and then keep up your attack in the clockwise or counterclockwise position by putting out 1 more Lavahound on the second last standing air defense, and then more balloons behind those. After that, it should be GG, and you should get another 3-star easily. So with this strategy, I hope you guys will get a nice, perfect 6-star strategy clan war. So if you guys enjoy this, please make sure to smash that like button, share this with your friends and clanmates, and as always, make sure to be subscribed. Alright guys, peace!
You never say hey or remember my name, and it's probably cause you think you're cooler than me.